Inside this building at the University of Alabama campus, a husband-wife team has taken Parkinson's disease research to the next level. Ahead, find out why they do their research in what they call the Worm Shack. Dr. Guy Caldwell is a professor of biological science at the University of Alabama. Caldwell conducts research on nervous system diseases, including those that affect the brain, like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. One reason why Dr. Caldwell's research is unique is because of who his partner is.
My wife, Dr. Kim Caldwell, is my research partner, best friend, and spends every day with me right next door in our lab. Our lab really is our lab. It's kind of a mom and pop shop, if you will.
The Caldwells are working on a collaborative project with scientists from MIT who discovered a compound called NAB. NAB is a small molecule that can activate a system inside our neurons that seem to remove a roadblock that's caused by a protein that's defective in patients with Parkinson's. This protein, called alpha-synuclein, can accumulate over time in the brain and form clumps in brain cells that can lead to their death. NAB goes past this roadblock and forms a detour where the cells can survive.
We were able to take the NAB molecule from our collaborators and show that, in fact, it protects the neurons that die in Parkinson's patients, which are dopamine-producing neurons.
When some people think of science laboratory testing, they think mice. But this isn't the case for the Caldwell lab. They use an organism that's much smaller. There are thousands of roundworms on here called nematodes. They are so small you can barely see them with the naked eye. Dr. Caldwell's lab is nicknamed the Worm Shack because he uses these worms in his research. Graduate student Ed Griffin explains why.
These nematodes have a lifespan of a few weeks. So these nematodes grow really quickly. They have a very short lifespan. They're very genetically tractable, which means that we understand their genome very well.
They use nematodes as a system to study scientific neurological processes and mechanisms in a simple way. As opposed to the human brain that has billions of neurons, these worms have exactly 302. Caldwell's research was published in the latest issue of the magazine Science. He says that's the equivalent to winning a football national championship. For the University of Alabama, I'm Taylor Wray.